Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. We're going to pick up playing some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We've got some more characters that we wanted to try out. I'm going to stick with the 50. I mean, I should do more than that. I'm just lazy. We're going to try one of the Kongs because, I could do both of the girls and the Kongs at the end, but it's too much Kongs, right? We're going to go ahead and do Funky Kong. Let's just get funky. Let's see what we unlock. We unlocked some stuff here. Let's try that out. We'll do Funky, and then we'll do Peachette, and then we'll do Diddy. We'll probably do it like that. We'll save Diddy for last because we don't want Cassie coming after us. Oh! See what I did there? No, sympathy for P. Diddy. You guys talked me into it. I felt like, don't need to make that video, but for those of you who understand what the sympathy for videos are, check that out. If you don't assume that it's, me being a sympathizer for disgusting things, because that's not what that series is about. Okay, so for those of you here for Mario Kart, rumors of another one are, all around. They're saying it's like one of the most expensive games Nintendo has ever put together. So we'll see when that rears its head. But for now, we're going to keep playing this one. We're going to have our head in the clouds and take on some more of these levels that we hadn't before. So you see here, we have not played... have we not played Bell Cup? It looks like we haven't. Probably do Bell Cup. Look, Lightning has nothing there. Leaf. There's at least a symbol there, as if we did that one. But Banana has nothing. Shell has nothing. I mean, what's going on here? Where are the new... So it looks like we've got... These are the new courses, right? We haven't done this one. So this is the newest one. We'll go back and maybe check out those older ones with Peachette and Diddy. But let's take this one on right here. So I'm fresh off the Thanksgiving holiday. These last couple days have been tough. November's just been tough. But fortunately, it's almost over now. To quote Pharrell, it's almost over now. I enjoyed spending time with the family I was able to see. But there's nothing like being home, being in your own bed. I've got a lot of little things I need to gear up for. Just, work and then the rest of my life and everything like that. So I feel like I'm coming down with some kind of cold or something, itchy throat, but I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. But one of the toughest things to do is at the end of the year kind of reevaluate yourself. Recalibrate. Refocus. Do everything I wanted to do with this year. If the answer is no, then, you know what you've got to do. You've got to make a plan. So for me, I made plans. Despite of everything crazy that went on this year, I still made, I made some good out of it. I would say that. I give myself credit there. 3 books in 3 years. That was cool. Went to Disney World. And I'll probably talk about a lot of this again as we get to December and, end of the year review. So I don't mean to talk about all that now, but that was kind of where I'm at. Y'all know I kind of use this month to do that. So I wanted to do something lighthearted before I got into the heavy stuff. The heavy stuff being, we'll probably jump back on that Mario RPG. I'd actually rather do that than play this, if I'm being honest, but if I don't do this now, it probably won't get done until, it's no longer relevant. Which is fine, but I just needed to familiarize myself with some of these courses. There are a lot of these tracks, y'all, a lot of them. I do have a water bottle here, so that's good. Because I haven't been talking much the last few days, so haven't really noticed my voice sounding like it is. worse than usual. A lot of November birthdays, though. Shout out to all you November birthdays. A lot of people's parents had really fun Valentine's Day. That's really what's evident to me with all the November birthdays. So we got the Game Awards coming up. No idea what the game of the year could be. Well, that's not true. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's pretty. Ooh, this is different. It's pretty much narrowed down to Baldur's Gate 3 or Zelda. Those are pretty much the two if I had to pick two. Don't get me wrong. Mario Wonder was great. Some of the RPGs I played this year, even though I didn't finish them, they were great too, but those two games are probably what it's going to be. And Zelda came all the way... No, Zelda was still May. It feels like it was January, but no, that was May. That was May. Let's keep on going. Again, this year has felt like 2 years for me. A lot of things changed. Sometimes you find that the more things change, the more they stay the same. Ooh, I almost fell in there. Ooh. I'm thinking this is like Mario Kart Tour, once again, where there's guardrails, safe rails, stuff to protect me. But there isn't any of those things. So I've got to just... Wow, what happened there? I've got to just do my best, I guess. I'm still ahead of most of them. Well, ahead of all of them, but I've got a sizable lead on most of them. Villager being the next one, but you know, this is pretty much laid back. 50cc is laid back. I would like to do 100cc challenge, you know. Problem is, I'm not going to get done with all 4 tracks in a half hour, and I really just want to do these in half-hour increments, if anything at all. I'm going to try that again. So you got to have like some kind of mushroom or something over there. Why is he... He should have shot that down. Oh, there's still one more lap? Ugh. There needs to be a setting there to like change it to like 2 laps. Maybe there was all this time and I just didn't know it, but I don't think there is. Definitely going to have to look for that. Two laps, and, you know, more challenge. I mean, the best they can do is hit me with spike shells. On harder difficulties, yeah, that you could hit these guys like 18 times, and they're still, you know, they're still on your tail. These guys just hit me with random stuff, and they don't catch up. Like, look how far of a lead I have on Villager. So shooting this stuff only hurts me See, look, how many of you get blue shells to slow me down? Is that necessary? Oh, I missed that one. All right, so finish that one. Let's get some water if we can. Crazy thing is, I feel like this update came out on the 17th, and here we are, November 20th. Was it the 20th? I feel like the 17th Mario RPG came out, and here we are, it's the 26th, tomorrow being the 27th, so they're within 10 days, the month is already over. But what was I doing prepping up for both of these things? That I couldn't tell you. That's how quick this month has gone by. Years gone by pretty fast too. You know what I didn't do was my stream information should say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Funky Kong. I must pause that real quick because that's important. Some of y'all love to remind me, hey, your stuff says Final Fantasy VII, you know, remake or whatever. And obviously, we don't want that. We want it to say whatever game it's supposed to say, but you know, it's not enough for me to say, well, if you're watching the game, you should know what it is. No, the new people who just casually look, they expect that to happen, or they expect that to be already listed. They feel like you don't take them seriously if you can't at least tell them what they're looking at. So I kind of get it. I get it from that viewpoint. Not everybody that's watching you is a fan or going to subscribe or any of that stuff. What happened here? Oh, see, there was no arrow or nothing. This is going to be one of those levels where you've got to kind of do a puzzle. It's not a organic. It's not a obvious looking path. Yeah, I don't think I've raced on this one at all. Can't even wipe the sludge or the ink off the screen, nothing. Oh gosh. What was I thinking there? Maybe I should have kept that. I should have kept that for whenever one of these losers sends a spike shell my way. Gosh, I keep doing it again. But look, there looks like there's something down there, right? I don't know if that's like a worse part of the track or what. Definitely something down there, though. Okay, and then somebody stole something from me. I'll take that mushroom now. Really? Very hostile environment. But the goal of this is to show off these characters, kind of get familiar with the characters and these levels I haven't played. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do. See, like, why is that even there? If that wasn't a clear pathway, why is that there? See, like, no arrow, nothing telling you, hey, that's not the way to go, man. You just have to figure it out. Alright, we made it before the explosion. So we're good. So that 45 should get us where we need to be. We're at 15 minutes in. There's probably 2 more of these tracks. So let's get this underway. Rainbow Road. Okay. This is cool. I like these graphics. I can't wait to see these in 4K. And believe you me, there'll be a way, some way, somehow, either by Nintendo's hand or somebody else's, that will be able to play this in 4K resolution. So there's some kind of like, you know, emulator or something where they're like, hey, okay, that was not what I wanted. Some emulator or something where it's like, hey, we've upscaled it to 4K. Nintendo themselves, the next console needs to be 4K. Like, I'm all for backwards compatibility. It's probably number one for a lot of people, but it's just a piss poor excuse for them to not have a 4K system right now. So we'll see what 2024 brings. I can't see them not having a system 4K in 2025. But hey, Nintendo's going to Nintendo. I don't know. This track, for whatever reason, reminds me of the Mario Kart GP that's in the arcades. You can play as Pac-Man and all those characters. You've got the steering wheel. I feel like you can still play this game with the steering wheel, so why they haven't released GP to like home audiences is interesting to me too. Okay, that was also a mistake as Peach closes in on me. Oh, she's got a star. How much did that really help her? Did it not shrink her too? It looks like it did, or somebody hit her. One of the problems with Mario Kart is when you're in second place, everyone's hitting you. And blue shells and stuff like that hit everything in their path. So, you know, it's hard to focus on what you're trying to do when everyone else is trying to, you know, catch up to where you are too. It's kind of like being in the middle class in America. You're trying not to be poor, and you've got those who are poor taken from you, and those who are rich keeping you from getting rich. I don't know where I was going with that, but that's the best analogy I could come up with on a Sunday morning. But just think of it like, you know, you're sandwiched in between. You're trying to get to the top of the sandwich, and you can't because the bottom of the sandwich is already existing. So that's what I got to work on. I got to work on getting those curves. Are nasty there, and it's nasty for that reason because hey, it's the end of the lap. Somebody hits you and pushes you off. You're not going to do well. Welcome to those of you on YouTube watching. Welcome to those of you on Twitch watching. Welcome to those of you on Nemo TV watching. Okay, so I guess that was the end. Yeah, that was the end. I don't know why I thought there was 2 more tracks. I thought there was 2 more tracks because I guess we got through all of that before 30 minutes. That was just 20 minutes. You got the presentation and all that. I just hope whatever the next Mario Kart is, they continue to have the guest characters. Like, I would love if, you know, it's going to be obvious that, like, Pac-Man or something like that would be a guest character, but get Kirby in there. I would love to see Kirby in this game as a racer. Sonic should be in this, right? You know, who else? Hey, Captain Falcon. I know he's got his own racing game, but just like Sonic does, but hey, why not? But Kirby is probably my most wanted character in Mario Kart. He's at least a Nintendo character, right? Banjo-Kazooie, bring them in there. Alright, so we're going to end the recording here. Wait, what is this? This is different. Dude, I'd love to see Pac-Man. Yeah, Pac-Man would be great too, but, you know, he's already in Mario Kart. He's just not in... he's not in this one, right? So I can see him easily being in the next Mario Kart. They say Bandai Namco is making it with Nintendo, right? So that to me says, hey, he's going to be in there. I have not seen this before. This must be something new. Usually when I play this, it just goes, you know, to the next screen. This is something different. Maybe you have to get a certain amount of coins or something. I don't know what I did. I'm pretty casual with Mario Kart these days. For those of you who want to talk smack, see me on Mario Kart 64, and I will show you what life is all about. But anyway, yeah, this screen is new. I was about to end the recording. I'll just let this kind of play through, I guess. But we're not done. I'm going to do 2 things for those of you who intend to stick around and watch the stream. We're going to play this. We're going to play some Mario RPG. And then if there's enough time, we're going to continue with some Resident Evil 4 on PlayStation. Unfortunately, that's not on this system, so it won't all be on this stream like all the Nintendo stuff will. You'll just have to come back when you see me stream again for Resident Evil. I've been neglecting that. I'm ready to get back into a little bit more of that game as well. But yeah, this is different here. I like this. What Nintendo did this month felt like when Sonic Spinball, Sonic CD, and I want to say Sonic 2, they all came out on what was known as Sonic Tuesday, right? Number 2. And I think maybe Sonic CD got delayed, but the other 2 games at least came out when they did. So for Mario RPG and the DLC for this to come out, you know, that was pretty cool. And then Mario Wonder, like, you know, a couple weeks prior to that, right? Mario Wonder was October 20th. So Nintendo, you know, they tripled down on the Mario stuff. And that's cool of them to do towards the end of the year. I'm guessing that's why there was no, you know, blockbuster new game to come out for the holiday. Everybody's going to be either playing Mario Wonder or Mario RPG. But who knows? Maybe they shadow drop something, you know, at the end of the year. I don't expect them to, but like I've been saying, Nintendo's really Nintendo. Let's read this comment here. Sorry for bothering you. This is another promotional thing. I'm good on the promotions, bro. Appreciate you, though. So, okay, this looks to be the end right here. I don't know if this was part of an update, where they're like, hey, we should show credits at the end of each one. But normally it's just, hey, congratulations, you know? So yeah, you get this snazzy picture here of the whole Mario crew. It says thank you. Okay, that is pretty cool. I'm gonna take a picture of that. That's pretty neat. I like that. Okay, so I will see y'all in this next clip. But remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. But if I don't see you again soon, remember, good afternoon, good evening, good night.